And we are back. Everpony, I am QCOM. And let's get this interview started. So, to begin, we've got with us the writers, Jimmy.
What's up?
And Zach.
I'm actually the artist, but yes.
Yeah,
Zach's
okay. An artist. I'm Jimmy. I'm Sonic Sons. I'm a writer, and this is
Sith King Zero. You can call me Sith King or Sith. I'm also a writer. Not for this episode, though.
But whatever,
Yep.
We're coming up soon.
By soon, we mean season 2.
Whatever, we're working on it.
I am, yes. I am also known as Cyber Toaster.
Okay. And then, hang on though, I gotta go figure out if the other two can go off. Come on, guys, hurry. What the hell is that sound? God. You guys hear that? I'm hearing something.
I feel like I hear something.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Jackhammer. Ah! Fail! I'm acting!
What is that noise?
Why do I have a giant telephone box in the studio?
Where did that come from?
Doctor, where are we?
This looks awfully familiar. I get the feeling we've been here before, and...
What is finger with a... These are
Fingers.
Is there a gas leak around here?
Fingers. Oh, fingers.
Where did my hooves go? Where did my hooves
Oh,
go?
I have missed you, my darlings.
Where did my muzzle go? It's so tiny.
It's not a muzzle, it's a nose, Twilight. It's just a little button nose.
Twilight, relax.
Get me
Okay,
a mirror.
it's supposed to be smaller. We are humans.
Get me a mirror.
Doc, you might want to
I think
get her
you
a
better
mirror.
do what the lady says.
Yes.
Now.
I know, where is Lyra? I always say Lyria. Lyra!
Where's Lyra at a time like
Not
this?
too bad, Twilight. It suits you.
I think she's cursing right
A
now.
little bit
Wow.
weird seeing you no longer purple. But it's all good. It's all good.
I think it'd be really weird right now if she was purple.
Human.
Well, yes, well, unless she's
Why
from
is
Parallax 5.
Doctor?
Hello?
Doctor. Why is every place you take me weird?
I
Oh,
felt back
Why
to
am
the
I
abstract
getting
plane.
flashbacks to Donna?
It's not fun.
Oi, space boy!
I miss
Anyway, yes.
tail. No tail.
No
Well-
tail, just tailbone, recessive. No hair over the rest of your
Jack Harkness.
body either.
Hold on.
Well,
hold on.
if-
Hold on.
Giant chest tumors! I couldn't help it.
Oh,
What?
Terrible. Okay.
Supposed to be udders?
Oh man.
Ah.
Well, if Twilight can stop hyperventilating, then we can actually interview you guys.
It's like someone
Actually, yeah, that's a point.
cows on my chest.
Yes, Twilight, that's very, very nice. Anyway, would you mind telling us where we are?
You guys are actually in a radio studio. We kind of just did this whole story thing with you two, and where's Pinkie Pie? The fourth wall breaking here is just unbelievable.
I draw you guys all the time.
Wow, that doesn't sound creepy at all.
No, it doesn't. Not in the slightest.
Oh, this must be another Thursday, mustn't it?
oh dear. I just read Taver's comment.
Doctor, I think
Yes.
I'm gonna pass out.
Yeah, at least you didn't throw up. That's a plus.
It's true.
And
Yeah.
she's dead. Way to
We're
go.
getting- we're getting-
Well, I think I'm gonna just kind of take Twilight back inside and see what happens if we go left at Sycorax 5. It's been a pleasure.
Taver from the chat's got a good point. Do you guys have clothes on? Or is that a curiosity's sake?
You'll never know. It's radio.
The mysteries. All right, you guys, but you better get out of here because
Yeah.
LG and Jamie are going to be here any minute, and we can't be clouding up the voices
yes,
with too
that
many
might
people.
cause a
Yes.
swarm of.
Cause a paradox, time space.
And
Yeah.
yes, I'm going to be going now. Onwards and upwards. Let's go.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
The frick noise is that?
Was
my
that supposed to be the TARDIS?
What's that? That's like the baby TARDIS, maybe. It makes fun
Oh,
noise to
jeez.
keep infants entertained.
That's the doctor's
That's
baby
how
protector.
low our budget is.
Ugh. Thanks, Jam. I swear to God, the next time I
Yeah.
get on live radio, I'm gonna just remember not to vomit. Ugh. At least we made it to the bathroom this time.
It's all good. We ended up. We got here on time anyway.
You guys totally missed it.
There's nothing like a good friend to hold back your hair. We missed what?
Well, I don't know where to begin.
There's sort of this improv bit that didn't quite have enough ideas for, but it's okay because our listeners are very generous.
I have suspected gas leak, personally.
I think we all temporarily lost our minds.
Oh, silly. Temporarily?
I think we broke the metaverse, and yeah.
I should have brought some lemons.
Oh my God, the Doctor and Twilight were here. Wait a minute. Why are the Doctor and Twilight and Jamjar and LG never in the same place at the same time?
They're Batman.
Dun, dun, dun.
I smell
Twilight
shenanigans.
Zone
They
team
are
here.
Batman. What? What's that to do with anything? Anyway, yeah. Welcome to the actual interview, everybody.
We're usually not this weird.
No,
oh,
we
who am I
are.
kidding? Who
Yeah,
am I
wait,
kidding?
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Does anyone
Pleasure.
I'll look at that freaking con post and show people how weird we are? I have documented evidence of our weirdness.
It's a pleasure. Oh my God.
Well, thanks for doing that, guys. That was weird.
That was super fun.
I
Super
like doing that.
Anyways, so with us today are a bunch of our artists, some of our Foley directors, our fantastic second season voice actors, and of course the Jam Jar,
Hello.
Indeed.
Monsieur Ben Edwards, our beautiful and fantastic doctor.
Ben Edwards.
Well, I won't disagree.
Just stand there, take it.
Bask in the glory.
You just stand there and be praised, Jam. You better like it.
And I'm Lauren Goodnight, and I play Twilight and Rarity and the Professor. And in season 3, well, probably before season 3, she'll make more cameos. But I'll be taking over for Fluttershy as Derpy Hoops. So.
Aw.
Wait, who's
Lauren plays everyone.
Fluttershy.
Yeah.
Lauren plays everyone. She's also best pony.
Yes.
He was also in
Lauren-
Funny, but
which
thank you.
continues to impress me.
Agreed.
I'm who? Wait, what?
You were in Evangelion, crying out loud.
Neon
Yes, I
Genesis.
You were like
Yes.
Misato's answering machine or something.
I was
but
Misato's
still.
answering machine.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
Oh, to YouTube. I have to look that up now.
To YouTube!
Oh man.
Or you could just buy the
YouTube powers away.
You know, I actually do have the platinum box set. I'll go and do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
When Kaji dies of I can't spoil it for everybody.
Because nobody knew.
Started with when this character dies. Oh wait, I can't spoil that.
When Kaji bites it, there's a special thing he does for Misato, and her voicemail is heard at the very end of it, and that's
Spoiler alert, Kaji is your father.
Kaji is
Weird.
Kaji is the Ava.
Kaji is all Avas.
I love how in the first YouTube video for Doctor Who's Adventures 1, I think it was Sonic Sons, I think you said that Lauren Goodnight as a voice actor, she's legit, she's in Evangelion, not like a fan dub, like the real thing.
Yes, I wrote that comment. And I wrote thumbs up if you like Ava, and I got the most thumbs up of all the comments.
Yes, because
Yes!
people at YouTube are apt at seeing the point of the comments.
Yeah, that was a good comment.
Okay, so should we introduce ourselves proper?
Please go.
Good.
I mean, okay, I'll start.
Yeah, you start. Go.
I am Cyber Toaster. I don't do too much in this project yet. I do the posters.
Posters are
I begrudgingly admitted to Squeak that I will most likely be animating these at some point.
Sweet.
And by some point, I mean somewhere far down the road,
Yes.
as my schedule is quite busy. I am also playing Rainbow Blitz in the upcoming Dr. Adorable's Winnie Along blog, and I'll be doing all the art for that as well. I do a comic, which is sadly on hiatus right now, and that's...
Have they cast Penny yet for Winnie Along blog?
They did.
Balls! They didn't tell any of us who got cast.
Yeah. Didn't tell me either.
It would have been great if we already knew who was cast. Even if it wasn't us, I'd like to know who got it.
Yeah, this guy Michael and his brother or his sister got cast as Dr. Horrible and Penny.
Wow, that's so boss.
They're both pretty good. They're both really good, actually. I'm excited. But yeah, so there's that, and then there's the comic Lunar Shadow, which is the premise for episode 4. Check it out; it's cool. And then there's the new comic, which I've only done one page for, and I've had to put it on hiatus because I'm doing like a million other things, including making a video game, which I'll have more on later. But anyway, I'm talking way too fast right now. Go on. I do everything. Go. Someone else.
Let's see. Jam, go.
Well, haven't we already talked about me?
Pimp Vinyl Scratch.
Oh yes, well that's something I should do. Yes, along with being the voice actor of the glorious Doctor himself, I'm one of the directors, the producer, and the sound editor of the Vinyl Scratch tapes, the Master Recordings. If you've ever heard of them, you should do because they're pretty boss.
Listen to them.
All of my feels. All of my.
And
feels,
we play
bro.
those right here on Celestia Radio as well as Dr. Whooves Adventures.
Indeed.
Just waiting for more episodes.
When's the next one, Jamie? Jamie, when's the next one?
I'm working on it, okay?
Work faster!
I'm working as fast as I can. But no, I'm working on it, and it's episode 4 is gonna be pretty boss.
I'm gonna channel Squeak right now. Cracks whip.
Before anyone else asks, speaking of Squeak.
Yeah, there's Squeak. Hey, Squeak.
You can hear me?
Indeed,
I can hear you.
Oh. Hello.
Hello.
Amazing modulation you got on that voice.
Yes.
Yeah, that's great.
You are listening
Now
to
we know why they call him Squeak.
134 people right now.
Shut up.
I'm Squeak. I wrote the thing, and I write other things. So, yeah, that's me. Hi.
Apparently too shy to have his actual voice on the air.
Yeah. None of us have heard his actual voice ever.
I have.
You have?
This is his actual voice.
Should have seen that one coming.
Yeah.
He is indeed
well,
chipmunk.
yeah, okay, I'm a chipmunk. That's as far as you know.
Good to know.
Say Jamie Dodger.
Boom. Was that a question? Wait, what?
That was a request. Say Jamie Dodger in the squeaky voice. I just want to hear it.
Jeremy Dodgers.
Yeah! That was so worth it.
Yes.
We should probably take questions from the chat next time, but yeah, that works too.
All right,
Right,
so
chat request something and I'll say it.
Yes, chat, do your work and request stuff.
If you want Alvin to pimp your ride.
Oh my god.
That Ellen joke will never die.
that's a good one. Say it. Say it.
Say what? Oh,
Hey,
Son of
Matt,
Jack.
you're fired.
Matt, you're fired.
that you're fired.
Yeah!
I know what to hear mentally when you
In
say
jokes
that.
for the win.
Squeak fires all of us occasionally
It's
because
no
we
problem
correct
for me
his
to
spelling.
And he always fires me for it.
Yeah, I correct it silently, actually. I just go on the Google Doc and, like, change things around. You'll never know.
You know what, guys? This just made me think of something. I know it's a small thing, but the fact that you guys brought in a natural history museum into the Pony World, how much you want to bet that that'll be in season 3?
How much
my
you would have
God.
bet in season 3, they're going to like explicitly deny the existence of a natural history museum, and it'll just frick with our timeline.
Yes.
I mean, just like we had Twilight's like, oh, time travel's impossible, and now they've had a time travel episode. Like, just ignore it. Everyone just ignore that episode.
Didn't happen.
Yes,
Didn't
you
happen.
learn Faust.
I mean, you wouldn't believe like how much stuff we actually have secretly planned out for the whole like backstory of Equestria and like where the princesses came from and stuff. And then every time a new episode comes around, we're like, oh frick, are they going to change something because we have to change our backstory? Which we've
Yeah,
done.
that's like all what my new comic is all about. Like the history of I'm drawing a blank here. Star Swirl the Bearded. And if they mess up Star Swirl, I'm gonna be screwed because I have a really awesome plan for him.
Yeah, we'll just say timey-wimey and be done with it, right? We'll just roll with it.
Yeah.
We'll say that this is an alternate reality from the normal Ponyverse.
Right, he was like
That's
one
right.
universe to the left.
Like parallel parallel convergent timelines,
Yeah.
Same
Yeah.
basic results, but different ways of getting there.
Yep.
We're like in the
Everyone-
same neighborhood as Cupcakes. We're not very happy about
Everyone, Lauren has to go.
No,
So,
no,
Lauren,
Oh,
quick,
okay,
say goodbye to everybody.
Goodbye, everybody. Please, just have a great time. Jam, could you pimp my projects while I'm gone?
it. Lauren,
And,
pimp 8-bit sex before you go.
Oh, yeah. Every other Friday night, which means 2 weeks from yesterday, on the 8BitX radio network, that's 8, the number, bitx.com. On 10 p.m. on every other Friday night, I host 8-Bit Sex, in which we try and step up your game when it comes to sex, love, and relationships. We're big nerds, and we know you're big nerds. So let's all learn like big old nerds together.
It's
Because trust me,
educational, people. It's not
is.
just straight sex talk stuff.
It's
Yeah,
educational
actually quite
and
educational.
awesome.
Yes.
So thank you guys. I know I've had some of you guys on my show, and it's been
I've called in.
fantastic. So Anyway, vinyl scratch tapes. Definitely give it a big thumbs up. I want to say hey to anybody from Dr. Whooves and Assistant who's listening in, because I know some people think there's a big rift between our people and the Dr. Whooves and Assistant people, and that's not the case. We're all friends, and we all work together on a lot of different projects like My Little Musical. And
There may be a crossover.
there may be a crossover.
There
We're
may be a
already in
crossover.
talks for a crossover. Yeah. And so everybody just have a great time. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And be good, or at least be very good at it. Bye, guys.
Bye, LG.
Bye, LG.
Also, I'm built with a bit of a backlog of requests. I'm just gonna say these real quick.
Could
Thank
she
you putting
be?
down Flying
could-
Feather, Onwards and Upwards, Exterminate, and LOZ, and...
Dude, I can't understand a word you're saying.
He's reading
I have
the-
no idea what Squeak is saying.
He's reading off the requests from earlier. Because his voice got so squeaky that we couldn't hear him explain the fact that he was using his squeaky voice to, oh my gosh.
Ignore me. I'm just gonna be quiet in the corner now.
Got it.
Okay.
Are there any other questions Chad has for our remaining non-Lauren cast and crew?
Because we're here. Ask us stuff.
I noticed that Blue Underscore asked a while back, season 3? ? And I had no idea what he really meant by that. But sure, we might do 3 seasons of this.
Yeah.
We were talking about it.
We actually are, just
Yeah.
earlier today. We were like, we already have season 2 planned out. Like, we have so many plans.
But we have the
Dr.
entirety
Five.
of season 1 written. It's all written and it's all done.
Yeah,
So
that's
we
what.
have most of season 2 written as well, don't we?
Well, we got it outlined anyway. We got to do like the full scripts.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Oh, I forgot to also introduce myself as the voice of the Vashta Narada.
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
Stay out of the shadows. Spoiler alert, there's going to be Vashta Narada.
Bagpipe
What is it
Brony,
with
are you
our
talking?
retrograde spoilers?
We're like River Song with spoilers. We do them out of order.
Yeah.
All spoilers all the time.
Oh God, Bad Wolf.
Oh,
On the chat.
Bad Wolf asking, any advice to someone who wants to be a voice actor, where to start? The place to start, the place where I started, is with the freaking bronies. If you go
Yep.
to like Pony-chan, for instance, I don't know that site, go to Pony-chan and they've got a collab section, it's the projects board or whatever, and people come by and just say, hey, I've got a random idea for a project, I need voice actors, and you just got to audition, and you just keep auditioning and like you hone your skills that way. That's how you get started.
Pretty much.
I was more making a joke about how, the Doctor Who.
Oh, Bad Wolf. Okay, that's
Yeah.
also funny. His name is Bad Wolf. But in serious
But
mode.
yes. Yeah, my
Yeah,
Doctor Who.
I
I'm a
think
big
honestly
Doctor
starting on a fan project would be really good. Sorry, go ahead.
Right, yeah, 'cause the fan projects, are just easy to find. They're all over the place, particularly with bronies. And bronies are just nice people, compared to other faces that I've seen. And
We don't have shipping wars.
we don't have wars much at all. Yeah.
Yeah, seriously. Like, you can go on to any Brony fanfiction site, and you don't see oh my god, I hate this pairing so much, I wish it would die.
Yeah.
You go to Naruto or something, it's oh my god, I wish this character would die. No, it's oh, that character pairing.
Yeah, love and tolerate. We're good.
Yeah, okay, I'm good with that.
We're good with that.
The strongest negative reaction I've seen is things like cupcakes or the Pegasus the Rainbow Factory, which that's more of a visceral rejection of it.
And besides, if you see the Rainbow Dash Presents version of those,
although that's
awesome.
great.
He takes it and turns it on its head. It becomes really funny. Just look it up on YouTube. Let's see.
For example, Cupcakes, the version of Cupcakes that Rainbow Dash tells, Rainbow Dash is wearing a gorilla suit.
Yeah, among many other details changed. You would not believe how much. It involves some singing at one point. It involves a life raft out of nowhere. I can't even explain
And Mrs.
it.
Cake being immune to life
And
rafts.
Mrs. Cake is immune to life rafts. This is a very important canon detail now.
Oh my god.
Okay, someone asked, how much do you have recorded of season 1? Well, we have 2 episodes recorded.
Yeah, I mean, there's parts.
You listened to both of them today.
There's parts of future episodes recorded, but
we have a lot of individual voice bits, but none of them are edited together at all.
Here, wait, I'll tease you.
So I know I've done.
Take a link.
Quality takes hard work, everybody. Remember that.
Yeah, that's
and computers not screwing us
and
over.
Computers not screwing us over.
Yeah, there was an avalanche of bad luck that followed episode 2, which is why it was 4 or 5 weeks, something like that, late. It was
something
really
ridiculous.
Yeah.
We got it out eventually, and that's the important thing.
Right. It was Dash was deathly ill, and then his computer fried half the thing, and then it was a big collection of bad things.
Yeah, everything just died.
But based on the stellar response to episode 2, I think we're all pretty motivated.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do any of you newbies have an affinity for Grimdark Fix and have some? No. You are done talking.
No, I mean, actually, there's a link I just put in the chat to things below him, and we have a Grimdark prompt for you if you like that. We just had this guy in his awesome voice that we recorded a thing that I wrote.
We have to use it sometime.
Sometime we will. We actually have some
yes.
plans that we're not going to tell you about right now to use that guy's voice in an entirely different type of way, but nevertheless, his voice.
Would you like a balloon, little girl? I'm just a friendly person at the circus. Okay, wow, I don't know. I was trying to think of a good dark type way for us to use his voice, but then that turned out really creepy.
Yeah, well, creepy is close to dark.
Creepy's always good. We like creepy.
And right now, Bagpipe Brony wants to say some stuff. Go ahead, man.
Oh, I didn't want to interrupt you guys. I was just listening.
Speak up.
Stop being a Fluttershy. Don't be a doormat.
Bagpipe did our music, and he's great and awesome and stuff. So talk.
Oh yeah, he is.
I did intro song. That's it.
You did the intro song,
And it's an awesome intro song. Good sir.
I've gotten several wants for the download link for it.
Yeah, we put up a download link on the Tumblr a little while back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
At least stream.
I'll grab it.
You're doing the song for episode 3 too, right?
Yeah. So far, yeah.
He's putting a thing together. Yeah, there's I wrote some lyrics and a tune, and then we had someone did a chord progression the other day, and then Bagpipe is gonna make it all awesome. I'm just teasing the audience here. There is a song in episode 3. We're not telling you much though.
Oh my God! Spoilers! There's a song in episode 3.
We are really bad at this.
I don't know. Making songs now.
No, not at making songs. Keeping spoilers secret.
We're fine.
That's okay. So now on the in the next part of the interview, we're going to dispel all of the things that are happening in the next 4 episodes. So we'll begin with.
So I get married at some point in episode 3.
Yeah, true.
I think we already did that for April Fools, actually.
The Doctor dies, And by the way, we're going all the way. Jam Jar, you have your will written out, right?
Oh, man.
Yeah, we're gonna track down Jam Jar and kill him.
Yeah, when we say we retire people from the role, we don't really mean retire. It's like a horse retiring after breaking its leg.
That's right.
It involves like
The best analogy.
like,
The pony's red.
Of all the places, man.
You didn't say I'm not good at it.
Of all the places to tell that joke.
I know that it was like, oh, okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh crap, this is a pony site. I am terrible at jokes.
That's another reverse spoiler. I think we've coined the reverse spoiler during this interview.
Revoiler.
revealer.
The revealer.
Oh, well, I might as well plug in the other two stuff that's going on. First of all, maybe later on tonight, I still have not decided. I'm thinking about trying to, if anyone here listened to Pony Toast shows that is not doing anymore for reasons, I may try to slightly take over for that. I'm only going to be doing it on here. I'm not going to be using Blog Talk Radio, and I'm going to attempt to try to do some call-ins. It's only going to be on Skype only. I can't do from actual phone calls. So if anyone wants to come on here, we'll talk about the new episode. Or if no one wants to call in at all, then I'll just DJ for a little bit. But stick around for that. That'll probably be in maybe a couple hours, maybe 9 o'clock Central, 10 Eastern. Again, it's sort of up in the air.
Which was awesome, by the way. The new episode.
Yes. Yes, it was. And then also the 20th, the same time that Lauren has her show, I might do it a little earlier, I will be having a 4-hour from about, 8 to maybe 11 o'clock midnight. That'll be just total pony music the whole time, everyone getting amped up for the season finale, the 21st. So I hope everyone comes in for that. There'll be call-ins, maybe whatever else happens. I'll just call random people on my chat list. Who knows? So that'll be the 20th, and then also stay tuned for tonight. So, boom.
Cool.
Okay, I'm done with that.
Now, E. Zigger has asked us, how long until the next short is released? Now, unfortunately, Dash is not with us. Dash is our audio editor, and he's
also no longer with us.
Yes, he's been retired, rather unfortunately. Spikes were involved.
Oh, wait.
So,
Wait, are you?
He's still. Don't worry.
Wait, I'm sorry.
We love Dash. It's cool.
He's not dead, honestly.
bring out your dead.
Monty Python.
But yeah, our audio editor is not here, so
If anybody hasn't checked out the April 1st one we put out.
Yeah, we did that in a short order, by the way. So actually, when someone was asking about when the shorts are coming out, maybe if we pull all-nighters like we did with the April Fool's one, we'll have them out for you more often.
The April Fool's one.
You missed it? Oh, well, I'll show it to you. All right, Matt hasn't seen it
It's
yet.
completely canon. It's completely canon.
It's completely not
Totally
canon. It's
canon.
April Fool's.
You know what's going to happen? You guys are going to tell me what it's all about anyway. That you're like, oh no, he hasn't seen it yet. That was a spoiler.
Yeah, we're going to say spoilers.
Spoiler alert.
Xenotype asks, how soon are you guys going to wait to release number 12, part 2 on YouTube? It's going to be within 24 hours. It's actually on private already. It's been uploaded. So no, just within a day, it'll be up there.
So boom, there you go.
Pinkie Pie Addict asks, so any Dominators or any villains from the old episodes planned?
We
have a variety of villains planned, some new, some old.
I'll give you a little hint. Any more questions like that, and you will be exterminated.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Who knows when those are showing?
Well, he's being retired next.
Yeah. So who knows when the Santarans will next show up?
Right? Yeah. The Santarans with their voice modulators all wrong.
Yeah,
That's right. Yeah.
that was my Santaran impression right there.
That was the Cybermen, right? Yeah, we're the Cyber Ponies, right? Right, guys? Right?
Sure,
Right,
there's
yeah.
one.
Sure.
We're thinking of a short episode. I was thinking of making a short episode
That
with
involve people with voices like that.
actually involving cyber ponies actually kicking out the Cutie Mark Crusaders and saying we don't want them as cyber upgraded.
It would be great.
No, don't get me wrong. I love them. Just they have a certain tendency towards mass destruction.
So we could use them as weapons, actually. Just
Brilliant!
launch them at things, and then they could be like, Cutie Mark Crusaders, Cyber Destroyers! And they just blow up a base somewhere.
Cutie Mark Crusader, Cyber Pony,
Right. Actually, they have one of those.
initiate cheer.exe. Yeah.
CFCs have been weaponized.
Run!
Why do I see these
Said
monsters
wrecking
in my
balls.
dreams?
Indeed, Pinkie Pie Addict. Destroy the Cyber Ponies. Working on that. Yeah.
It probably wouldn't be canon, though.
Yeah, maybe. Well, they could destroy some of the Cyber Ponies and more could come back later. That could be fun. We have to find voice actors for all the CMCs, but oh well, we'll figure something out.
What about me for a voice actor for
Oh,
the
right,
Cutie
yeah.
Mark Crusaders?
Yeah.
Listen, my voice-
I would
I
make a
can sound
great
like
Sweetie
Sweetie Belle.
Belle, okay?
Hi, I'm Sweetie Belle. I'm Rarity's little sister.
Howdy, y'all!
like
I'm
her-
Apple Bloom.
Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow dash. That's Scootaloo.
No, here's
Apparently, Scootaloo is also Arnold Schwarzenegger.
We should do that now.
Yes,
Wait.
yes.
Like an alternate Scootaloo who has a
Yes.
Schwarzenegger voice for no reason.
The doctor
By the
goes
way,
to-
guys, we're writing the season 3 right now. Like this is what we're writing for season 3 right now. This is happening.
All right. Good stuff.
So
I
Arnold
just wanted to
Schwarz-
let the chat know that this is how we write episodes.
There's a lot of ideas from these chats, actually. I don't know how we do that. Lots of randomness.
Okay, I believe Mr. NG in hoodie is asking a question. Beep boop, son. Beep boop. Now, I'm assuming that's asking how we all sound so amazing and are so handsome.
Well,
can't tell.
it's kind of a well-kept secret.
Boop, beep.
It involves a lot of hairstyling and
Which
marshmallows.
is very important for the radio. You'd be surprised.
Oh, yeah.
Head and Shoulders does wonders.
Set phasers to hug. We should have hugging phasers.
Yeah.
That should totally exist somewhere in the
Yes.
Equestriaverse.
Yes.
We have
version
party
of Star
cannons.
Trek.
Why not hug cannons?
Right.
Might say this episode's.
Squeak, you're reminding me of some Davros line now.
Oh.
Okay, here's a good question. How did every one of you become a brony?
All right, yeah, let's go around the circle. Matt, you go first.
Okay, I'll start because I got you into this,
Yes, you
actually.
did, yeah.
It started when I was watching Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann, a show that is perhaps the
Woo!
polar opposite of My Little Pony.
Also, one of the best shows ever.
Oh, I'm not agreeing. I mean,
He agrees.
I agree with you totally. But anyways, I found this guy who made cool posters for like demotivational posters, and he posted one with My Little Pony, and I thought, hey, this is a guy of class and taste. He must be onto something here if he likes both.
Yeah, he likes
Manly
Gurren Lagann
Fire
and
Spirals and
Pony,
this.
yeah.
So I watched a few episodes, and then I couldn't stop watching them.
Well, I remember when you first told me about it. You're like, you were all embarrassed. You're like, so, it was like, there's nobody else in the room. Are we good? All right. So I kind of watched this. It's My Little Pony. I watched this show, and I was like, oh, okay, that's odd, but whatever. I'm not going to judge you. And then, like, a few months later, I finally started getting into it, and I was like, this is surprisingly good. And then what really sealed the deal was not the show itself, which is just great, but it's all the fans and the fan-based stuff, and I bumped into this project, and I bumped into all these other projects. I'm doing, like, a Mystery Science Theater 3000 and Ponies now. I'm doing, like, all of the other things, and it was like, wow, like, I love the fan base even more than the show itself.
I would agree with that.
It seems like everyone is hoofed.
I'm not even
Was
sure
that a
what that
joke?
means. Yeah.
Were you trying to
Also,
say
Frank,
books?
that was awful. I asked to go out of my corner because that was.
That
such a
was
bad
just an
time.
excuse to do my little yeah sound effect. I have a little yeah sound effect and I make those jokes, and I haven't used it.
Oh, see,
in a
we're
while.
just on the Skype. We can't hear your sound effects.
Yeah,
I
we
know you
can't hear
can't hear
sound
my
effects.
sound effect, but it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. It makes
Yeah,
everyone
sorry.
awkward for you and everything awesome for me.
I'm going to listen to this interview again just so I can hear the TARDIS sound effect when it happens.
Yeah, he was like standing here, and Matt's like, "Is it going? Is the sound on?" I'm like, "No, we just can't hear it. We're on the Skype."
All right, who's next for storytelling?
Got it.
Wait.
Squeak, go.
Oh, what, really? Okay, well, I was surfing around Co. I was on tow for the longest time, and I saw this gif of Rainbow Dash jumping up and down on a cloud. And I thought, ponies. I used to kind of have that on in the background when I was a kid. They're rebooting it. Well, this has got to suck. And so the first episode came on the hub, so I turned it on, and the first episode was curiously awesome. So I waited 2 weeks till the next one, and then 2 weeks later I was adding fan fiction, and then 7 months later I was adding a Doctor Who radio play, and here we are.
Yep.
The rest is history.
And the rest was history.
Until the Jam Jar showed up. No. And changed history.
All
Okay.
your history, I belong to Jam.
I can't do a TARDIS noise.
Yeah, it's hard to do.
I can go next.
No, they actually.
Go ahead.
All right. So I was somebody's echoing. I can hear an echo. So I was hanging out with a friend of mine, and a lot of his friends were like, "Hey, you should check out this new show called My Little Pony." And I went, "What? Come on, guys, really?" And I was being trolled. But it was a day before a LAN party that I was going to, and my friend goes, "Let's watch an episode." I went, "Okay." Well, we watched an episode. We watched another episode. And we watched another episode. And then I said goodnight to him, and I went into the guest bedroom, and I watched 3 more. And then we woke up the next day, spent all day up until the LAN party watching ponies. I think his mom came into the room one time, and she was like, "What are you guys doing?" "Shut up, we're watching ponies. Go away. Like, go away." And so then we went to the LAN party, and around 2 a.m. that night, I finished the season, and that's I watched all of My Little Pony in like a 48-hour period.
Wow.
Sounds almost like you need that.
So who's next?
Hello.
Jam Jar.
Oh, sorry, I forgot I was here. Hello!
That's a nice quote.
Yeah, the doctor forgot he was here. Everybody, everybody.
Actually, that sounds like it would work in character.
I was here. So what was the question?
How'd you start off with all this being a brony?
Oh, all the broniness and stuff, and So how did I find the show? It was more or less just brought on by curiosity. I kept seeing it on like meme base and all, and cheeseburger.com. I kept seeing all these pony images, and I'm like, what the fuck? What the hell is all this crap? What the fuck?
What the
What the
fuck?
fuck?
What the actual fuck?
What the actual fuck?
That's the British way of saying it.
It's true.
I suspect you are not telling the truth.
Maybe.
Go to Wikipedia. It's there.
No, I just kept seeing all these pony images, and eventually it got to the point where I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, fine, I'll watch it. See what the hell the fuss is about.
Mm.
And, well, then I'm here. Hello.
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 Hello. I'm not the doctor.
That's one in the relationship. Not
And
really.
bye. Santarans, everyone.
He is not the doctor. We must search elsewhere.
Actually, that's not bad.
That's not bad, yeah.
I am not the jam jar you're looking for.
He is not the jam jar we're looking for.
Here is not the jam jar we're looking for. Move along. Move along.
Move along. Yeah, I'll probably put a reference somewhere in one of these episodes.
Yeah.
Oh, also, been reminded me, I need to plug the blog. If you guys are listening, there's a talk back thread up. And if you could leave us a comment, I will personally come to your house and I will hug you. So I'm gonna put it in the chat, and you're gonna go, and we're gonna do this thing.
Squeak, if I leave a comment and you don't come to my house, you have no idea how upset I will be.
Oh, man.
I will try my best. There's a 47-year waiting period.
We'll all be dead by then. 2012 is coming up here. December
oh, well, in that case, I must
2012.
have planned wrong. Oops.
What is Jam Jaw's favorite type of jam?
My favorite type of jam.
The world wants
Is-
to know.
So we can
My
all eat
favorite
some.
type of
Become
jam.
awesome as like jam.
Raspberry. Just plain up raspberry. I like it. I like it a lot.
Well, that answer sure was boring. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. We need like space raspberries or something next time.
My favorite type of jam is Earl Grey, I do believe.
That's a tea.
See that? Because he's British.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm shouting people in the background of me. Anyway, other things we have: people's favorite doctors. 10 and 11 is hard for me to choose between them. Love them both. I feel like all the new Who, just in general, has like twice the energy of old Who. I actually find old Who kind of hard to watch sometimes. Everything got like
Yeah,
energized.
you're fired. You're fired.
Sorry.
So fired.
I've been meaning to get into Old Who, but as it stands, I have not had the time to really invest in watching Old Who. I do intend to, though. Hey, I am doing so much work right now. You show some respect.
Wait,
I have
who
not
do you
watched
guys-
Boo at all, so if anyone should be fired, it should be me.
Yeah, well, as an old Who hipster, I will say that my favorite doctor is probably either Baker, and I don't think that Colin Baker, that I think he was the seventh Doctor, gets enough credit either. But in New Who, you can probably guess I kind of write the Doctor plays a little bit like 10 with a mix of Doctor number 4 and a bit of 11. So those are my favorite Doctors: 10, 4, 7, and 11. So I like a lot of Doctors. Fine, I'm gonna set it down.
All right.
What a hipster! I'll tell you what.
Yes, hipsters with squeaky voices.
I had squeaky voices before squeaky voices were cool.
Once more comes the part of the interview where I shock the entire chat by saying my favorite Doctor is nowhere near being Tennant.
Dun-dun.
Oh yeah, I remember having this last time.
Yeah,
The chat
pretty much.
did not explode, but my heart did. No, it's
I think in order to make this fair, I'll have to split it between Old Who and New Who. And I'll do New Who first because that's what everyone knows. My favorite Doctor in New Who, I used to think it was Eccleston,
He was
but
We just said he was good. Yeah, but yeah.
yes, I used to think it was Eccleston, but I think I'm leaning more towards Matt Smith now.
he is quite
He's
good.
fun.
I'm not sure particularly why. I just liking him a little bit more as a Doctor, not necessarily his episodes per se, because the first series of New Who is still the best. Old Who. I have a mixture here. I
Hey,
can't decide here because my favorites run between Tom Baker, Sylvester McCoy, and William Hartnell.
Oh, first
So
Doctor.
one-
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I love him because he's a crotchety old bastard.
Yeah, I like him too. He's funny. I have seen the first like 2 or 3 episodes.
Where do you guys
I
even
love
watch
him.
the old show?
And Sylvester McCoy is just an epic chess
If
master,
you have
so
Netflix, it's free.
gotta love him.
Also, I thought I was hipster. Hartnell was like super hipster.
Yeah.
So let's see. How about you, Zach?
Me? Oh, I haven't answered yet. Yeah, that's right. It's a tie. See, I wish I could pull like Pertwee or Baker, but I haven't seen them, so I can't judge. But I do love David Tennant. I'm in opposition to Jam on this issue. I think David Tennant is probably my favorite.
Right on.
But Matt Smith is in a close second because I think he had really big shoes to fill, and I think people didn't give him enough credit when he first came, and he's done a really good job. So bam, there's my answer.
Okay, if no one has any objection, I'd like to go next.
All right, do
Go
it.
for it.
Sure.
Okay, now I am biased towards New Who just because, most of my experience with Doctor Who is through them. But I'd have to say my first one has got to be Tennant. That or close tie with Smith. And I honestly don't know enough about the old Who to really judge. I mean, I try, but they don't have the same energy that the new Who does. Maybe said it's just.
By energy, he simply means special effects and fancy camera work.
No, I mean the adventures seem slower and.
Damn. This is just
I have
visceral.
no idea what that was.
That's the most fired I've ever heard anyone ever be.
Well, it sounds like someone firing you after you've used a shrink ray on him. So at that point, I don't think
Right.
he has power.
He's not really that. He's not really that scary.
Back with the bonus now, or I crush you.
Don't forget to put out the mouse traps, and we can take care of this problem.
I don't like where this is going.
I think we broke Squeak.
Yeah. No, trust me. We as many jokes as we can make about Squeak's voice modulator, it is nothing compared to what's his name from the Brony Show or the Bronyville. Somebody help me out here. What's his name?
Watched it.
What?
Apple cider?
Apple cider. Yes, cider. Cider made fun of Squeak's voice modulator constantly in that interview.
Oh, yes.
I cannot escape. It is my fate, for I am Batman.
You told me it was a glitch, and M. Bull said that was a load of crap.
Well, actually, I sit at my computer, and I think that someone else has this thing on, and I can't turn it off.
Really?
That makes
You turned it up earlier in the conversation.
Did he?
I did?
I wasn't around for that. I don't
Really?
recall.
I thought that you said someone said that they had heard it and then said it was you.
That was Jamjar pretending to be Squeak.
Oh.
Whoa, Squeakception.
No, sorry.
All of you.
It's
I am
Squeakception.
everywhere.
Actually, that sounds
Congratulations.
Yeah. We're being asked our favorite MLP and Doctor Who episodes.
Oh, good question. I get to talk about stuff. All right, who goes first?
I guess I'll go. For MLP, Super 1000. Really clinched it for me. Look at what
Which
we
one?
got here, better in mind. It's the same in every town.
Oh, it's a great one.
I still need to sing.
Flim Flam Brothers over Trixie any day of the week.
No!
Flim Flam Brothers over Trixie.
Oh,
Seth, eat your heart out.
Trixie over.
Seth, eat your ever-loving heart out. Eat it. And for Doctor Who, Midnight.
It's my friend's favorite episode too.
That's a good one. It's an interesting one.
Damn, you guys
Yeah,
even know
so
the
funny.
episode names.
Right.
I think I just like it because they never show the monster.
Yes, that's quite nice.
Yes, quite. Mm-hmm.
That's
Angry,
it.
indubitably.
No.
No,
No.
Dash is on. Let's see if we can get him in this call.
Bash is always on, but never on.
It's true. I forgot about that.
The
fact.
ironically silent audio editor. He's been a mute this whole time. We never know.
I'll go next. Favorite MLP episode?
I'm gonna see if I can make Squeak's head explode.
It's either Winter Wrap Up or Ghostbusters because of Trixie. Because Trixie is best pony when I'm not best pony and when Lauren is.
Fired.
That just sounds like random shrieking when you scream it into the mic squeak.
You cannot
like you've
fire
seen a
me.
mouse.
My voice is like a shield of you can't fire me-ness.
Yeah.
Can I borrow that?
No, you can't. You can
Damn.
never borrow that.
Get your own shield of non-firiness.
It was destroyed like my first week in.
This is true. Well, stop getting fired so much.
I can't help it.
It's amazing
Yeah,
group
Well, you're
dynamic.
hired again.
Hired. So yes, either Winter Wrap-Up or Ghostbusters, and as for Doctor Who, I'm gonna have to go with Dalek.
Oh, that's interesting.
Dalek's my favorite. I Blink is the one that everyone thinks of when they think of a New Who. Well, I think that everyone thinks of Blink. Blink and Silence in the Library and those two. But I really love. I just love Dalek. The first Dalek episode, Eccleston's. I just, as a whole episode, I think it's just my favorite.
You want to go? Or are you chewing? He's chewing his pizza. So let's see. My favorite. I have to go through thoroughly and see what my favorite things are. But things that pop out to me are My Little Pony, Find a Pet, which is just really vibrant.
Love Find a
And
Pet.
Doctor Who, Gridlock. I love how they took the basic concept of a traffic jam and just exaggerated in incredible epic proportions, and I liked it.
My favorite Doctor Who episode. Let's see how long it takes me to make Squeak's head explode.
What? That's not an episode.
My favorite. My favorite episode is
Don't
Love
say
and
what.
Monsters.
What? Wait, what was that?
It's not really. I said that my favorite episode was Love and Monsters, but no, that is not my favorite episode. I'd have to say Doomsday is my favorite episode because Daleks versus Cybermen, plus the really sad part of Rose being banished to the other dimension.
Yeah.
Spoilers, by the way.
Yeah, retro spoilers.
Geez, I can't really. There was this awesome one a while ago, but I can't remember which one it was.
You describe it? What? Another Who episode you mean?
For Pony. Yeah,
All
I said I
right.
really liked it. We'll get back to that in a moment.
Mysterious episode. I'll go look it up.
Is it as mysterious as
The mysterious pod. Wait, nobody else knows that joke but you and me. All right.
Yeah.
The rest of you just can guess what we were joking about. Anyway,
Mysterious episode too, well?
you lose your turn. Go on. Who's next?
Oh, before that, quick note. I actually didn't hate Love and Monsters that much.
Wait,
which one is Love and Monsters?
The one with Elo and the head and the lady who comes out of a sidewalk.
Oh, that one. I didn't hate that one.
No, that's not as bad as everyone says.
You know which one I kind of got pissed at? The one with the murder mystery novelist and the bee. I forget what her name is. Hey, all right. It was a good combo, but they had to ruin it with a giant bee. That was dumb. Sorry, that was dumb.
Doctor Who. Sorry, this is Doctor Who. Just because the alien's a giant bee, you can't diss it. Sorry. Giant bees are all but expected.
And Donna's best companion, so you can't say anything.
Donna is best companion. No argument here.
That was an all right.
No argument. Oh, and I found the episode that I liked. Secret of My Excess. For Pony.
That was cool.
Waiting for the fired.
No, man, you can't get fired for liking any episode of Pony. They're all good.
It's true. Okay, so I guess I'll go next. My favorite episode of Doctor Who is a tie between, I hate to be the person that is, the expected, but it's a tie between Blink and The Girl Who Waited.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Love that episode. And I heard a lot of flack from that episode, but it's like, oh my god, the visual direction, as someone who is an artist, is gorgeous. It's fucking fantastic. And then my favorite episode of My Little Pony is probably Winter Wrap Up, because back to the story of how I became a brony. That episode specifically is like the one that made me go, all right, I'm watching the rest of this right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good stuff. Some Pinkie Pie Addict recommends Turn Left, another good one. Yeah.
Turn Left.
Love
is a
Turn
very
Left.
Good one.
Turn Left was great.
I
I'll
should
be
have.
honest.
Yeah,
I'll be honest.
That's the
I
third.
absolutely fucking hated it the first time I saw it. I just really did not like it. But then I rewatched it. I watched it again, and I thought about it a little bit more, and I realized, actually, no, this is pretty fucking epic.
Oh, there you go.
I still don't like The Girl Who Waited, though.
I like it.
Amy Pond annoys my tits off.
It's a great.
Matt is raising his
Through
hand.
the internet.
Matt is raising his hand as you say you don't like Amy, but I don't really dislike any of the new companions, so I mean, like, I like Donna more than Amy, but I'm fine with Amy.
Yeah, I agree. Amy's good.
Rory's pretty awesome.
She's only got a little bit left anyway. And next comes Stormageddon. That's what I'm rooting for. I say he grows up and he becomes the new companion.
Stormageddon is the best.
That would be awesome, man.
Dark Lord
He's like,
Stormageddon.
Mom, what do you
Right.
call everyone else? Peasants. That's unfortunate.
Uh-oh, are we running out of subject matter to talk about?
Yeah, it's been an hour, actually. I think you should probably cap these things at an hour.
Okay, fine, I'll cap it then. Chat, everyone's leaving. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.
Goodbye, ladies and gentlemen. It has been a pleasure entertaining you with my glorious voice.
Indeed.
And the episode that should be out tomorrow. I'm wondering if I should release it at midnight, so here's what I'm going to do. Normally I release it at noon the next day on Sunday, but if the Tumblr, which is currently at 230 followers, can get to 300 before midnight, I will release it on YouTube at midnight.
Whoa!
Gotta put
What?
that link up.
Son of a bitch!
A scam! Oh man, awesome! Let's do it. A shameless
Oh, man.
promotional scam.
So
Are
I've
you gonna
got
release the
this
first
little-
2 episodes of Korra too? Awesome.
I'm going to release the whole season of Korra as well. So I'm going to put that in the chat, and you guys are going to put it all around the internet for me. And we get to 300 before midnight. You have a little under 4 hours. We will release the whole thing.
Yep.
All right. Sounds like a good
All
deal.
of it. We're lying. We actually have all 3 seasons finished, and we're just gonna put them all up. We're gonna put them all up.
That'd be amazing. You'd be like
That
the
would be so
biggest
cool.
coup
If
ever.
we had a TARDIS, I would go in the future and get the episodes and release them early.
People would die from too much awesome.
Oh, I
Yes,
know.
they would.
Hopefully, we can have the next episode out by the time the season's over, so that we can have something for the fans to listen to while they wait for the next one.
Working on it.
Yeah.
The next short should be out. Well, we don't know, but there is a short in progress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what.
I think it fits together. We just have to have Dash finish it up. It's probably out in the next few weeks.
threads stitched together.
Stitch by stitch, make it to the color. That's right.
No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this, guys.
All right, wait, that'll take another hour.
Tonight.
Alrighty, guys.
Just have a
Yeah.
TARDIS exit noise when we're done with the interview.
Oh, well,
Ba-da-ba-bum, ba-da-ba-bum, ba-da-ba-bum-bum-bum.
Here, I'll just play the TARDIS noise again, and that'll be it.
Say goodbye.
All right.
So, everyone, I have been QCOM. You have been listening to Celestia Radio, and I will be back in a couple hours, few hours, I don't know. Do some DJing, hanging around, whatever. So, good night, and Jam, you want to close us out?
Not really, but let's go for it anyway. You've been listening to QCOM stuff. Goodbye, ladies and gentlemen.
I was going to say just do onwards and upwards, but okay, that works.
Yeah, that would have made more sense.
It's okay.
That's all you're getting.
Hey, is this being recorded? We should put this up on YouTube. This has been great.
Maybe next time. I don't think it was.
I am just now going to check that. Make sure that it has been recorded, because I have been recording it, so hopefully it didn't crash again like it did last time.
Don't worry, we can totally just fake it for another hour.
Okay.
We'll recreate it if we screwed up.
All right, I'll be right back, actually. I'm going to go stop the recording anyway. I'll be right back.
God. Why is no one responding to my Skypes?
Your Skypes.
Which ones?
I'm trying to get in contact with the Sunshine State bronies and they're not responding.
Oh no, we're not still on, are we? We're off. I presume we're
Yeah.
off. Okay.
Speaking of talking, Jam, you really need to see the animation.
I do?
You do.
Which
You do.
animation?
I'm doing an animation
the
of
one
his.
you were doing before. The one.
Yeah, of his Stonehenge speech.